Have you ever heard a story where faith moves mountains? Today, let us journey back to ancient Shunem and meet a woman whose story is a powerful testament to just that. She was a well-to-do woman, respected in her community. One day, she noticed a holy man, the prophet Elisha, often passing through her town. Feeling he was a true man of God, she and her husband built a small room for him, a quiet place to rest on his journeys. It was a simple act of kindness, with no expectation of reward. Elisha was so touched by her generosity that he wanted to bless her. He asked his servant Gehazi what can be done for her. Gehazi pointed out that she had no children, and her husband was old. So, Elisha called for her and made a stunning promise. About this time next year, you will hold a son in your arms. The woman could hardly believe it, but just as Elisha had prophesied, a year later, she gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. Her home, once quiet, was now filled with the joy and laughter of a child. Years passed, and the boy grew. But one day, while out in the fields with his father, tragedy struck. The boy suddenly cried out, "My head, my head." He was rushed home to his mother, but by noon, he had passed away in her arms. Imagine the crushing weight of that loss. The child she had longed for, the miracle she had received, was gone. But here is where her story takes an extraordinary turn. Instead of collapsing in grief, a fierce, unwavering faith took hold. She gently laid her son on the bed in Elisha's room, the very room built out of her initial act of faith. She didn't tell anyone he had died, not even her husband. She simply said, "I must go to the man of God at once." She saddled a donkey and rode with desperate urgency to Mount Carmel, where Elisha was. From a distance, Elisha saw her coming and sent Gehazi to ask if all was well. She replied with a statement that echoes through the ages, a profound declaration of trust. "It is well." When she finally reached Elisha, she fell at his feet, her raw emotion pouring out. She didn't have to say a word. Elisha knew something was terribly wrong. He sent Gehazi ahead with his staff, instructing him to lay it on the boy's face. But the woman refused to leave Elisha's side. "As surely as the Lord lives and as you live," she said, "I will not leave you." So Elisha went with her. When they arrived home, Gehazi met them with bad news. "The boy has not awakened." Elisha entered the room, closed the door behind him, and prayed to the Lord. He lay upon the child, mouth to mouth, eyes to eyes, hands to hands, and the boy's body began to grow warm. Elisha got up, walked around the room, and then stretched himself out on the boy once more. The boy sneezed 7 times and opened his eyes. He was alive. Elisha called the Shunammite woman and said, "Take your son." She fell at his feet, overwhelmed with gratitude, and then took her son and went out. This incredible story isn't just about a miracle. It's about the relentless faith of a mother who refused to accept defeat. Even in her darkest hour, she held on to the hope that the God who gave her a son could also bring him back. Her journey reminds us that in the face of the impossible, faith, persistence, and a refusal to give up can pave the way for miracles. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories of incredible faith.